Motivational quotes. David Bowie. I'm an instant star. Just add water and stir. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. Tomorrow belongs to those who can hear it coming. Fame can take interesting men and thrust mediocrity upon them. Sometimes you stumble across a few chords that put you in a reflective place. I wanted to prove the sustaining power of music. From my standpoint, being an artist, I want to see what the new construction is between artist and audience. The truth is, of course, is that there is no journey. We are arriving and departing all at the same time. Age doesn't bother me. So many of my heroes were older guys. It's the lack of years left that weighs far heavier on me than the age that I am. Fame itself doesn't really afford you anything more than a good say-at in a restaurant. Even though I was very shy, I found I could get on stage if I had a new identity. Pixies and Sonic Youth were so important to the 80s. I'm not one of those guys that has a great worldview. I kind of deal with terror and fear and isolation and abandonment. I guess, taking away all the theatrics or the costuming and the outer layers of what I do, I'm a writer. I write. I reinvented my image so many times that I'm in denial that I was originally an overweight Korean woman. You would think that a rock star being married to a supermodel would be one of the greatest things in the world. It is. Once I've written something, it does tend to run away from me. I don't seem to have any part of it. It's no longer my piece of writing. I change my mind a lot. I usually don't agree with what I say very much. I'm an awful liar. Anxiety and spiritual searching have been consistent themes with me, and that figures into my worldview. But I tend to make my songs sound like relationship songs. When you think about it, Adolf Hitler was the first pop star. I'm not a prophet or a stone-aged man, just a mortal with potential of a superman. I'm living on. With a suit, always wear big British shoes, the ones with large welts. There's nothing worse than dainty little Italian jobs at the end of the ledge line. The internet carries the flag of being subversive and possibly rebellious and chaotic, nihilistic. My mother was Catholic, my father was Protestant. There was always a debate going on at home. I think in those days we called them arguments about who was right and who was wrong. I rate Morrissey as one of the best lyricists in Britain. For me, he's up there with Brian Ferry. Frankly, sometimes the interpretations I've seen on some of the songs that I've written are a lot more interesting than the input that I put in. I'm responsible for starting a whole new school of pretension. Radio in England is non-existent. It's very bad English use of a media system, typically English use. I'm rather kind of old school, thinking that when an artist does his work, it's no longer his. I just see what people make of it. All art really does is keep you focused on questions of humanity. And it really is about how do we get on with our maker. These are all personal crises, I'm sure, that I manifest in a song format and project into physical situations. You make little stories up about how you feel. It's as simple as that. I felt I really wanted to back off from music completely and just work within the visual arts in some way. I started painting quite passionately at that time. I'm always amazed that people take what I say seriously. I don't even take what I am seriously. I believe that I often bring out the best in somebody's talents. The name Zara was to have been Oman's own name at birth, but a senior member of the family changed it to Oman at the last minute. Dance music is no longer a simple on a summer beat. It's become a whole language that I find fascinating and exciting. Eventually, it will lose the dance stage and join the four of rock. Frankly, if I could get away with not having to perform, I'd be very happy. It's not my favorite thing to do. I could imagine at a certain age, when I have no vocal cords left, that I would find a young man who could sing my parts for me. But I don't see why I would stop. Strangely, some songs you really don't want to write. I'm an early riser. I get up between 5 and 6, have coffee, and read for a couple of hours before everyone else gets up. I don't crave applause. I'm not one of those guys who comes alive on stage. I'm much more alive at home, I think. Generally, I just cannot really envision life without writing and producing records and singing. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more videos.